Hi, everybody. My name is Cindy Lewis, and myself, along with Sandy Orlando, who's not here today, are your two coaches from CL Performance Training. We provide coaching and program design for endurance athletes, so primarily triathletes and runners, and cyclists and adventure racers. And we're also two race directors of the Endurance Event Productions running series, including the Georgina Marathon, Kawartha Sun Run, Georgina Spring Fling, and Oakville 21.1. Anyways, today I was talking to somebody at my gym about just the difference between different coaching styles. And when it comes right down to it, the value of a good coach and how a good coach can change your life as an endurance athlete. And I thought about, being younger and growing up north, and every day going out for cross country practice and just trying to run a little bit faster along the same route as I did the day before. And then evolving to going to university and having proper structured workouts, and then just becoming a better athlete because of that, learning about what different workouts were about, the purpose of different workouts, all of that stuff ends up making you a better athlete. I remember one time just coming back from an injury, being in university and going out for my test run. Maybe it was 5 kilometers. And for me, someone who had been injured for a while, I thought, oh my goodness, I get to go for a run. I'm going to go do my test run. I went out and I ran very fast for that test run. And I remember my coach coming up to me afterwards and telling me, Cindy, like running 5K fast is just as hard on your body as running much further slower. So what was the point of that? That was not a very good test run. That was hard on your body, and your chances of getting re-injured are higher, right? And just realizing that, thinking about that helped me grow as an athlete. So a good coach is really important. I also think about my history as a triathlete, and starting out just doing my own thing to getting different coaches around Toronto, and finally ending up with a couple of different coaches that really knew how to deal with me as an athlete and how to structure workouts for a triathlete who was working full time but trying to be a professional triathlete at the same time, and learning how to manage a schedule, an athlete's fatigue, an athlete's work schedule, an athlete's mental stress, trying to figure out how to do everything and be good at everything. All that stuff is so important. I also thought back to different athletes that I've met along the way, particularly in university, athletes that were running at the same time as me when I was in university. And, they were good runners, but they weren't people that, you were going to talk about at your dinner table. They weren't people that you were going to remember for years to come because of their performances. But some of those people, when they got out of school and they got a different coaching style, learned about themselves as an athlete a little bit more, they became great runners. And that was because of somebody's influence, right? Whether it was mental or physical. So it just made me think about the value of a good coach. And when you go out there and you're deciding for yourself that you want to hire someone to help you out with your running program or your triathlon program or your cycling program, you want to ask some questions to that coach. Ask them, why should you hire them? What makes them different than everybody else out there? What's their education? What's their experience as an athlete? All of those things build a coach. Okay. It's not just deciding that you've done a couple of races and you're going to put out your coaching sign. There's a lot of different coaches out there with a lot of different backgrounds. And as a consumer, you should ask some questions and find someone who can help you with your program, help you discover yourself as an athlete, think about how you think, teach you some mental strength, just get you a better athlete and a better racer. So those are my 2 cents for today.